Most responsible pet owners know that animals and booze don't mix, but with the Christmas season upon us, many Australians will be drinking a little more than usual. While most pets aren't generally interested in alcohol itself, rich treats like cream liqueurs, brandy-soaked puddings and eggnog might tempt their palate. Your pets can get tipsy without you noticing, so it's worth knowing the risks and symptoms of alcohol poisoning. For many domestic animals, alcohol is toxic. Ethanol poisoning can result in depression of the central nervous system. The animal becomes drowsy and uncoordinated, progressing to loss of consciousness, respiratory failure and potentially death. Read more, spare a thought for our furry friends this Christmas. Up in the pub there is relatively little research on acute alcohol poisoning in animals, although it's possibly underreported by owners who fear being judged, or aren't aware of the source of their pet's distress. Unintentional alcohol poisoning is illustrated by a case study presented in the Australian Veterinary Journal. A 4-year-old male dachshund was taken to a veterinary hospital with symptoms including continuous whining, coupled with uncoordinated running and bumping into walls. Poisoning was suspected and the dog was given general treatment for an unknown poison, as he lapsed into unconsciousness. The owners returned home and discovered their other dog, a 4-year-old female dachshund, suffering similar symptoms. During treatment, both dogs vomited a creamy yellow substance, which the owners later realized was their homemade Advocaat, alcoholic eggnog, that had been stored in a milk bottle and fed to the dogs by mistake. Had it not been for the distinctive vomit, alcohol poisoning would not have been diagnosed. Luckily, both dogs recovered after intensive veterinary care. Alcohol on its own is not likely to be attractive to our pets. However, as in the case of the drunk dachshunds, when coupled with other ingredients like egg yolks, sugar and cream, the concoction proved too tempting to resist. It could happen sooner or later. Many mammals have a taste for sweet things and this can unwittingly lead them to drinking toxic solutions, such as syrupy, sweet antifreeze, resulting in ethyl glycol poisoning. This is one of the most common forms of poisoning in dogs and cats. Dogs have been observed drinking highly chlorinated water from outdoor pools on a hot day. A 2005 study conducted at the University of New England showed that dogs prefer cool water, 15 degrees Celsius, over water at warmer temperatures, 25 degrees Celsius and 35 degrees Celsius. While the most common result of human drinking is a hangover, our pets have more dangers to contend with. Even ingredients used in alcohol production may be toxic to them. For instance, the grapes in wine could cause acute kidney failure. Consuming hops, which are used to make beer, may result in malignant hypothermia, vomiting and even death. Pets may also ingest alcohol by accident, when present in medicinal syrups, rubbing alcohols and fermenting bread dough. Owners who leave food or drinks on countertops, expecting it to remain safe, may be surprised when their dog high jumps and devours the raw dough, which continues to ferment in the stomach.